Back to Educator.com's AP English Language and Composition course. This lesson is the second part of our crash course on rhetoric, and it's about support. Let's get started. Alright, we begin as always with a brief lesson overview. We're going to look at the three elements of argument, the three things you have to have for your argument to work. We're going to look at our example. Then we're going to ask what is support, what does it actually do in the argument, and then we're going to look at the two types, which are evidence, both factual evidence and opinions, and appeals to needs and values. We're going to look at what these things are, what forms they can take, and how to evaluate them. All right, once again, I recommend Annette Rottenberg's Elements of Argument. If you're more interested in the subject and you want to hear people go on about it at great length, it's an excellent book. And this lesson series is a condensed version of the Toulmin model of argument created by the philosopher Stephen Toulmin, which is discussed in Rottenberg's book. Now, according to Toulmin, the three elements you have to have in order for your argument to make sense are the claim, which is the main idea or thesis of your argument. It's usually the thesis statement of your essay. The support, the information that backs up your claim, okay, that usually shows up in the body paragraphs of your essay, and the warrant, the big idea that connects your support to your claim. And that may not be mentioned at all, but you still need to know what it is and where it is. All right, here we are back at our example. You're standing in line at the movie theater. You've been waiting for 2 hours. Somebody runs in and cuts in front of you just as they're opening the doors. You say, "Hey," person turns around and says, "What? What are you so upset about? What's your claim?" And you say, "You should go to the back of the line." Okay, that's your claim. You should go to the back of the line. And they say, "Why?" You give them your support. "I was here first." And because the person is particularly truculent, they want to see your warrant. So they say, "So what?" And you say, "First come, first served." That's the big idea that connects my support, "I was here first," to my claim, "You should go to the back of the line." So you've got your three parts of argument right there. So today we're going to be looking at the why, the support. Now, what is support? Support is the information provided to back up a claim. It's your data, basically. In an essay, your evidence is usually going to show up in your body paragraphs following your claim, which you'll remember is usually your thesis statement. The support is the why part of your argument. Now, there are a couple of different kinds of support that you need to know about. Two major ones, in fact. Evidence consists of statements that tend to prove ground for belief. Okay, this is your data. That may include facts, including statistics, and it may include opinions or interpretations of facts if the opinions are sufficiently expert. So in this case, your evidence may be, "I was here first." Okay, that's a fact. You can verify I was here first. You can ask these people around me. You can look at the security camera footage. You can verify I was here first. Now, the other type of support that you need to know about is appeals to needs and values. Now, these bring up the reader's needs for physical and psychological well-being, or their values, their moral standards, to support the argument. So, for example, you might say, "Everyone here saw you cut in line." That appeals to the psychological need to be respected. Everyone sees you cheat, they respect you less. Or you could say, "It's wrong to cheat." If it's part of your moral code that it's wrong to cheat, you don't want to do something that's morally wrong, so that gives you an incentive to not cut in line.